Hello everyone, my name's Stefan Botanist Cool, and today we are painting the first Space Marine that I've got. If you guys are enjoying my mini painting video, make sure to like, subscribe, all the cool stuff. Let's get right on into it. I do like the world of Warhammer, and Space Marines 2 has not been kind to making me not want to paint a lot more of these guys. So here we are, painting Warhammer. Now, basically what happened was I went to a Games Workshop near me and I asked for the monthly mini, and then I said, hey, I'm also pretty new to the hobby. What do you recommend? And then they actually gave me a free mini for the Space Marine. So this is my free mini for the Space Marine, and I got really excited. The colors I use, and these are the primary colors I use a few colors. And we actually are using two different brands of colors, so I'll make sure to separate and tell you what they are. For Army Painters D&D collab, we have Feywild Emerald, Green Flame, Uniform Gray, and Shadow Wash. For Citadel paint colors, so I have a few of these from a pack I got. We're gonna be using Steel Legion Drab. Oop, shoot, dropped one. Retributor Armor, Lead Belcher, Averland Sunset, it's a Abaddon Black, Corax White, and Mephiston Red. Those are all the colors we used, and of course, the last ones are from Citadel, the other ones are from Army Painter. And I decided I want to paint myself a Salamander because the Salamanders are a really cool faction in Warhammer 40k that really put the grim dark into grim dark, right? The Salamanders are the kindest and most loving of all the Space Marines factions, to the best of my knowledge. They really care about civilian life, and I'm not immune to that propaganda that I see over on the YouTube and Twitch with all the really cool, cute, shorts and all the music behind it and the comics about the Salamanders protecting civilians and all that kind of stuff. So I really love them, and they tend to put all that hatred, energy, and malice towards the Xenos threat or the Chaos threat. So I kind of describe it like this, from how I understand it. If a Space Marine has like 100 points of hatred, the normal Space Marine's like 75 enemy, 25 civilian. The Salamander's like 125 enemy, -25 civilian is the best I understand it, and I love them as a concept for that reason. It's very sweet, and because it is a grimdark world, you really do see that these guys are the best of the worst, and that makes that grimdark thing a lot more palpable than just everyone's a fucking asshole, right? It makes it so much more palpable as a theme because, yeah, there are the best of the worst, and even they are pretty bad and pretty rough. So I like them. It was really enjoyable, and I'm really proud of this too. So let's just get into the painting. What I did a Feywild Emerald base coat. Then I did Abaddon Black for the pauldrons, and of course I did the, what is it called? Oh my god. I'm pulling up the paints, I just don't remember what they're called. The Retributor Armor for the details there. Abaddon Black for the back of the backpack as well. I did some Steel Legion Drab for the insides of the armor where you see the cloth. Of course, Uniform Gray for the stand itself, and Retributor Armor for the eagle on the chest plate. And after I did all that, I did a little bit of Mephiston Red for the eyes, and I got those on spot on first time, which was great. And then I did black on the side of the helmet just to add a little bit more detail to that. I then did a shadow wash, where I basically took the shadow wash I got. For every drop of shadow wash, I put like 4 drops of water, and I went over it generally. Then I did 1 drop of shadow wash and 1 drop of water for like the mouthpiece specifically to get those really specific crevices finished up and done, and it looked fantastic. At that point, I was really happy with it. I'm like, I could stop right here and I'm happy with it, but I was not done. After I did the wash, and I actually let it dry, you're gonna actually see that there's periods of times in this video where things are just sitting down because I'm letting them dry. And in fact, I even did a second video during this video on stream where I was unboxing something, and you guys will see that in a couple days, where I just let it dry for 20 minutes after the wash, and that's gonna happen about at 5 minutes and 34 seconds. You're gonna see that little chop in between. At that point in time, I decided we're gonna let it stay, we're gonna let it wash, all that kind of stuff. And after the wash happened, I started dry brushing and highlighting. The green flame from Army Painter's Green Flame is what I use to highlight, and I really learned a lot about brush control and how to utilize the brushes I had to really hit specific areas and specific densities with all that detail work I wanted done. The helmet is very gently highlighted, and so are many of the other parts. There are harsher highlights on bigger areas like the knee pads, etc., but there's a lot of gentle highlighting as well. I ended up using a lot of lead belcher on the backpack to do some dry brushing so that the Abaddon black really hit those recesses, and it looked fantastic. And I'm starting to think that maybe I could really do a lot more of that kind of technique where I do Abaddon black in all these little crevices and then come in dry brush over that. And I think that could work a lot better, but I wanted to kind of have that solid green base. I didn't want to just do that. So I'm thinking maybe I will start actually like priming it in black. That might make a little more sense, make things a little more easier for me, because there's a lot less places I need to put white, but having a black shading makes it a little easier to do that kind of stuff. I then worked on the gun, which of course had lead belcher and the, oh my God, what is it called? It's the other one, it's the copper looking color. It is the Retributor armor. And what I did after that was I put little hints of Averland Sunset inside the holes of the gun, because I wanted to make it look like a flamer or a melta rifle. And then I started dry brushing a lot of the Mephiston red to make it look like the heat is coming off there. And I made a gradient from the metal of the gun, which is now like this very dark bronzy color with a lot of red over it to show it's heating up, to a lighter brush of it on the hand, on the gun, on the sides and the bottom, and of course the armor around it. So like it's actually glowing. And is it the best glow effect? No, but I am proud of it because it's my second time doing a glow effect. The next time you'll see it will be on Thursday with a dragon I am going to be doing a quick little video on. But I'm really proud of that glow effect. It really ended up going well comparative to what I thought it was going to do. So I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. And I'm proud of this guy. This guy ended up being a 3-inch rule figure where you could go in 3 inches, it's gonna look good. And of course I ended up doing the flame on its pauldron, which was the Mephiston red, and the Averland Sunset, which I didn't have a decal for, so I was going in completely blind. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I do plan on getting more Space Marines just to paint Salamanders. I don't care about the other Space Marine chapters. Salamanders are my chapter. It used to be just Tau. Now it's Tau and specifically Salamander Space Marines. I really, really, really like them, and I cannot wait to paint more of them as well, and utilize these colors to the best of my ability to make some really cool looking Space Marines. And I'm proud of it. I know that I'm getting better, and that's it. I'm just getting better, and I'm really proud of the effort and the training and all that kind of shit that I put through here. I'm just proud of it. We're headed towards the end of the video. We're gonna be spinning around the mini for you. So everyone, I want to say a big thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good one. If you'd like to support me more directly and get me some minis, you're free to take a look at my throne. Don't worry if you can't. The best way to support me is actually to like, subscribe, and share the video. Say, this guy painted a salamander for the first time. This salamander is really cool. Take a look at him. He's a newbie and he did some pretty good work. Spread the videos around. That's the best way you're gonna support me. But thank you guys, seriously, for hanging out with me today. Enjoy the ending of the video. Enjoy the last bits that I'm going to be sharing with you. I'm super proud of it. Hope you all had a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I will see you for the next video. Bye, everyone!